Coach, for my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington Redskins.
Hey, Bean. What? Oh, shit.
The excitement level around here at a fever pitch as we're underway in the 2020 NFC Championship game. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. We've got a classic in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington Redskins. The excitement level around here at a fever pitch as we're underway in the 2020 NFC Championship game. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
I see you move, old bitch-ass nigga.
Second down.
So I hit it on your fucking guy, didn't I?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Goff. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will score. Washington. And on a stage of this magnitude, the conference championship, so many early game jitters can happen, so that score is a big relief to a coach.
Yeah, no one wants to mention that in the locker room before the game. No one says, hey, listen, don't fumble or don't do this because you don't want negative thoughts. That's why getting off to a good start is so huge for everyone. The first score in the conference title game, massive.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And
to the pie, Miss Polly. I'm playing my league game. I just picked 6 that shit.
return here. He'll be stopped
To the
just shy
pie,
of
man. I've been pick 50 to the last couple of these, but I ain't gonna lie to you. He wouldn't go get breakfast.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC championship. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat leading the surge there as he drops.
Because I'm out here on these gridiron.
If I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use aggressiveness against them as this game goes.
Nah, I like playing my nigga Sweat, man. My nigga get around that corner, it's a wrap. You dead. Ain't no getting the ball off. Ain't none of that.
Montez Sweat, his second sack of the night.
Then I got Chase Young on the other side. Oh my God. Block him, he coming. I mean, you block Montez, Chase Young coming. Let me get that. Appreciate too. Oh. Oh, damn, I tried to house that bitch. Nah, I done beat on. I'm in my other league game. I'm in the NFC Championship.
And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
First carry for Darius Geis.
I got Dwayne Haskins playing his best football.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Geis with the carry on second down. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Now watch me, Will. Watch me, Nene.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to,
damn, what the fuck?
To the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special
I missed the field goal. That's crazy. I hit that bit down the middle. That's all good. He don't stand a chance. This Redskin defense is what it is, especially when I control him.
He goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19.
Yeah, B-Bitch play like this in real life, boy. NFC East in trouble.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor.
Where are you going, buddy?
The pick up there, they'll have a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. And he'll give it here to his running back. 7 yards there and a first down. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one. And what
Cam
I like
Akers
about
went to the
message
Rams.
is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Bro, it don't matter, bro. It don't matter. He's unblockable.
Montez Sweat
Who you talk to? Tell me.
I don't know, some Mark. Yeah. Come on, B.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is gone. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their running savvy.
Goff now to throw. He's going to float this one deep.
Appreciate you.
Picked off by Landon Collins.
I really do appreciate you.
Here in this first quarter, already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake.
My controller keep turning to the left, dude. What the fuck wrong with this shit?
Drop that bitch on his face.
It's time to get moving.
Not that I've been playing it this too much.
Too hard.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame.
I ain't gonna step son. I don't do that.
He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there.
Little boy.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, it's Geis. Sean Robinson there on the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Come on, man. Cut your ass up the field, dog.
Right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Get the last one so I can get this one.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Goff. Room here to run. And he will score. Touchdown.
Da, 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 da.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I'm coming back to
the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Man, it's already 20. It's already 20 to nothing. It's in the 1st quarter. Yeah.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Oh yeah, I need that there. Now I'm talking about my station.
And search of redemption from the pick six. Gone. Nowhere to escape.
Montez Sweat got 4 sacks in the 1st quarter.
Yeah, Chicago, you way over there.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
He's gonna have to whip.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Kevin Pierre-Louis. He's the one that drops him this go around. That pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
Oh, he dropped that bitch.
They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or Don't get the third down.
I'm gonna go get this other schedule.
First and second down.
Officially, that'll go as a
That'll be 3 of the riches we did,
not too
alright.
shabby. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Man, we ain't perfect place for that motherfucking gas, too.
On 1st down, this is Geis. The 20. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis with his second
Hey, I see a
touchdown
call over
in
there.
this first half. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Oh, that way.
I thought you were gonna kill the dude.
And
Keep shooting
it's
at him.
no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra
He that
point
way,
here in the
Toad.
first half.
Okay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the
That
PAT
crack is
miss.
sorry.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Barbecue chicken?
Oh, yeah.
He'll be brought down
Oh, you talking to
at
me,
the
Toby?
23, make it the
Nah, I'm talking to
24-yard
dude.
line.
I about to say, yeah, I'm barbecue chicken in this nigga. It's 26 and nothing.
And we done fucked
Set
up
to
the
begin their
scatter.
next drive, the Rams offense
Then
at
get it
the
real
line.
quick.
And this not an
You know,
easy situation. You're down
92
early in
meters
the
ain't
elements.
nothing.
You're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness.
gas man, boy.
Maybe a second fake, some
Get
double
that gas
moves,
man,
things of that
B.
nature.
Go ahead, it's already down one, down.
So now
I
they
dropped
Bro,
one.
no care. I got one.
inside the
All right, I got one too.
1st and 10. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 yards that time. A stark
Nah,
contrast
other
from
one
a
right
big
there where
chunk
y'all
on
at.
the
I'm
previous
finna get
play.
that.
No, you
Hold
not.
on. Yep, who ain't?
You want to
Nigga,
get
I got this gas ass.
The last run got a couple.
Took
Here's
the other
2nd
one
and
too
8.
when you done.
Here's goal.
Trying me, nigga, I needed
He's
that.
taken down. Montez Sweat. My goodness. Make
at
that
that
now
money.
5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Now Goff. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 12-yard line.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. Tyler Higbee there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Come on, Todd.
Extra point hung the upright a bit,
Where you
but
wanna
he
go
gets
to
it
the
together.
station?
And that will shave one more off this lead.
Come on, I'll go with it.
Look how much money I got you, boy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
How much
Boy, I
money
hate
they got? Period. Buy you a silk revive, all that stuff.
I am, boy. Trust me.
I'm just gonna call a random,
The Washington
Shit
offense
is right.
on the line and ready to roll.
Man, B, that what niggas be doing for the hell of it, too, dog. Just to say, fuck it.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10.
He owns some food.
5-yard line. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking
Chill out,
up 8.
boy. Cuz, hot-headed.
Oh, he killed him.
From the 40 now on 2nd
he's
down.
smoking.
Haskins. And he slings one that's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
No
so he was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They're going on fourth down. Haskins. That's to his running
This
back.
nigga here, man.
He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on fourth down. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of it. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Redskins scoop it. And his crew will take over at their own 45.
All that play on.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits. Not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. They start on the ground with Geis. And they run past midfield just a yard or two short of 40. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On first down, here's
he jumped on my bike.
down just shy of the 25-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. On second down now, it's Love. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard.
Yep, got it.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
Right here, B. He's on the stairs. We need the ladder.
What? Oh, you came back? You went back around?
And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. Here's Haskins to throw.
Damn, Dwayne Haskins.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop it for a loss of 4. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Throwing on second and 14. Ball. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
The down up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Let's take it inside his own 40. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they sequence things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. They'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Haskins to throw it. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. So on 3rd down, a field goal unit will come out as they're trying to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout.
That's what I'm talking about.
They can sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Up, on the hill, on the hill.
Oh, shit. For the Redskins field goal. From the right hash.
Oh, yeah, damn.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will extend their lead now up to 22. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Pitch was alert.
Fielded about a yard deep. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance.
I know y'all shook like a bitch. I didn't see that.
Championship game. That's fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I'd have sucked his ass home after that. Hey, partner, boy, you gotta go home, boy. Yeah. We're gonna call your mom. We're gonna get you a ride. We're gonna make sure you get there safely. But the ass cannot chill here.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. How does the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away? This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Oh, ready, cuzzo?
Yeah, nigga, smoke.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Nah, man, I just want you to get up with the people, boy. That's all I want you to do, boy.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know what?
Nah, I don't be mad. That's the thing about it.
This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half.
That's it, bro. That's just how I just got laid the low down, bro. Like, y'all. But.
Just something to get you off to a quick start.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. That was a textbook example of how to be aggressive at the point of attack.
Yeah, make sure you take care of the line of scrimmage. No way they can get upfield on that one. And then how about the force he brought on that tackle?
Who you gonna play?
From this point on.
First down,
But
Los
it's
Angeles,
working
they
at me.
pick up of 14 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Off on first down. Gets it off to Freeman. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain it.
Thanks for doing, Dean.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. Way too tight. Unable to find anyone over there.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. There's Goff.
He caught that shit. Man, miss me with that shit.
This NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
Hell with no man.
Some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind
Pinky.
against double coverage to him.
Man, Pierre Lewis, I'm about to trade your ass, boy. I swear
Big
to
time
God.
confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is gone.
Oh, I tried to murder his puss man.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. You're still down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier.
I'm in the I'm in the 3rd quarter.
Picked up by Troy Apke. Trying to get it to Woods. And that gives him now
Draco swimming with the book bag. Rat Tag got a little kick bag. 100 on 100 got the good bag. You'll never ever get your big bag.
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman? Then with the Eagles.
Draco swimming with the book bag. Rat Tag got a little kick bag. 100 on 100 got the good bag. You'll never ever get your big bag. My boy ran out of gas. You'll never ever get your big bag.
Los Angeles territory. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. And even 70 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Rat Tag got a little kick bag. 100 on 100 got the good bag.
A 10-yard touchdown run. Now the interception by the Redskins. D leads to a touchdown. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip. It's very much
Ain't no close game in the playoff for me, cuz. Say blowouts around this bitch.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And again this time to the tailback. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Gone.
Oh, that's a pick, bro.
To the tight end.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so incompletion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That's it, boy.
An attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away. They head to the line. Facing 3rd and 7, following the incompletion. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who get 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently,
my boy toting that big boy.
O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
They'll run with Geis. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Just come get me.
But he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right. Hasn't been a banner game here in the 2nd half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence.
What's that, MIG?
Continue to fire.
You a what?
Guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice
capping like a bitch.
Running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run,
oh what? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay then. Okay then. Hey, I go right up there, bitch. Hey, what would you? Hey, you want some bad wood? You want some bad wood?
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
I just want to check up on myself.
Now the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd.
Nigga gotta say not. Blow the lines out next week.
A shotgun snap for goal. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion. It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No
time out.
Incomplete that time. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And this offense
hot fire.
Excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Here's Geis. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And we'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Well, we always talk about good third down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Steven Sims Jr., 35 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is.
We didn't even tell Jim his shit was playing. What you talking about?
This one counts. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
I'm sick of you with this Me Too attitude, bro. You need to stop that shit.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
That bitch say, I ain't gonna tell me my shit was flame though. He's gonna tell Jim. Between me and tell Jim that shit.
Call it the 26-yard line.
Man, you capping like a bitch. Who told you that shit? But that shit was garbage, boy.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat.
Damn, what's up? Y'all cussing each other out?
Sack number 6, one off the NFL
He called you a fuck boy, CB. He tried you.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second.
The nigga he just played.
Now let's go. Open man, Higby, the tight end. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Completion was given up, but that's why
you call my nigga a fuck boy, man. Man, CB, all you gotta do is say that boy. All you gotta do is say that boy goes Super Bowl every year and lose.
He's got Freeman here. It's complete. 30, 10, touchdown, LA. Devontae Freeman, 70 yards. And the Rams do gain a bit of respectability. Now for the point after. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Bend it like Beckham face ass.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second, let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says? Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
From the 36.
Oh my God, throw the ball, Dwayne.
He goes down. Aaron Donald able to drop it that time for his second sack of the evening. Third down, here's Geis. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down. Here we go with Geis.
Hey, niggas dropping diss strikes, man.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On the carry, it's Love. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. it's Love. And they'll get this well past midfield. 35. A game
This nigga, boy.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Guys.
Hey, here, man, your rapper career over for a start, man.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now a run with Geis. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Well, that was like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Guys, they'll try to run it. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, boy, you went VV.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Again, Geis.
That's a touchdown, real bitch. I'm going to pile.
Much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Yeah, write that down. Yeah, you're going to need that.
They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
This is Love. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added in totals. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and it converted a 2nd time for 6 points.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Goff now looking to throw. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Here's Johnny Hecker now. He's been terrific so far. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded at about the 28. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Hey, I ain't trying to be right. I ain't trying to be racist. What that mean? Half black, white. What's what y'all say?
Defensively, but really not much reason to use him at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here.
Oh, that real. That real.
We got a plane to catch.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he'll get it into enemy territory.
The nigga a fake rapper, man. That's all.
2 yards, good enough for a first. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I be crippin', I be bluntin'. I run with that like a king. You know how that shit be, but that's just me. That nigga Tukey, that was my motherfucking brother. From my mother. Oh, I got boys for days. Hey, Chris, I got back to me so fast, but I was trying to get my trade. I don't care what you were trying to do. This is a 12-hour lead. If you don't get that shit done, then you just have to sleep.
Gotta leave.
Yeah, you got to leave, because we don't get that shit. We from Plant City, Florida, and we don't lay that shit.